trying to make something happen in the midfield, but you can see it's a little bit more compact on that side of the pitch. Here comes a little bit of a motion, a little bit of a tug of the jersey. Can he go by? Oh, nice slide tackle right over there. And here we go. Forget that shaking the rust off period for Michigan.
Oh, they're jumping right through it. They're jumping right into it.
Well done, Alex. Well done. You called it.
Yes.
Yeah, put that one down.
I'm putting a point for me right now because
you won the whole.
I just challenged the Dalai Lama of soccer. There you go, folks. You just heard it.
And won.
There we go.
And won.
One for 200 points for the Dalai Lama. I'll appreciate the 1 point.
Well done. Well done. Here's the ball coming down to the. Here's the midfield's going. She's just going to move the ball around a little bit. There's always a player on something happening in the midfield. Going to be a bit congested. Look, not really moving. Looking through a through ball, but instead gets fouled. Wants a quick start. Referee's having none of that right now. You can see the replay. No, that's not. There you go. That was something else. Well, we gave Huang his 5 minutes of fame. Look what happened. All right. Cal United FC chooses to go short. Chris Cloutier was open, but being sort of maybe closed down a bit. Here's that through ball looking for Thea Jung. Again, red men with a header out of there. And a little bit of trouble right now. And here we go. Cal United trying to get that cross in. Instead, a little bit of a misstep. There's that cross we're looking for. And there's that. Very, very well done by the goalkeeper. There's a handball right there. Referee's right over there and gets the call. That was Shinja, and he was accidentally got the ball hit his elbow or something like that. Thea Jung over the ball, doesn't want a quick start, and I don't blame him. He knows right now, he's learned very quickly that the Michigan FC Stars are sort of a rapid fire sort of team. They're going to try to get that ball really as quickly down the pitch as possible. And there you go. All right, Barrera handles that one. Got to be careful though. Kyle Neal wants that ball, wants a goal, but here comes Cal United FC. Chris Clute with the ball, hands it to Shinja. He's looking for Thea Jung, but again, nicely handled and by the red men over here. Look at that nice 1-2 passing over there. A little bit of a triangle play over here, looking around, give and go. There it is. Is he going to run out of space? No, instead the ball gets kicked out of touch. It's Michigan Stars with the throw in, very close to the goalkeeper's area, and there's a lot of, looks like a lot of one-on-one marking over here, but let's see what happens. Short pass. There it is. Thea Jung with the ball, and there's that run we're looking for. Thea Jung gets the ball back. Plenty of space, a little bit of give and go, but slightly overcooked.
Suddenly trying to make his Cal United debut and really trying to make that appearance to be known and really just trying to be a great player for Cal United.
Well, I'll tell you something. This doesn't look like the sort of play that was going on last season. There's a lot sort of more sort of quicker touches. With all due respect, if someone disagrees, they can email us and tweet with us, because it looks like it's a lot faster than I remember it from last season, at least at the beginning of the season. So maybe Coach Ebert had planned that, or maybe they're just trying to be fast and run a lot because it's getting kind of cold. So
I mean, why not? You got to warm up the legs, right? You can't have them.
So we'll see how that goes.
Legs.
Yeah. But so far some good football. I mean, we're in the 7th minute, and no one's really doing anything. No one's made any mistakes. No one's doing anything out of the ordinary when it comes to the sort of the playbook. It just looks like it's moving the ball into space. Oh, look at that! Studs up there, and the referee sees it. And, there shouldn't really be any argument over there, to be honest with you. That was a studs up challenge. Villalobos is like, what's going on over there? And we can see the replay over here. Look. And there you go. Look. And look. Right. Oh, no. Studs up and a little bit of a scissor kick. That's, for whatever it's worth, I'm kind of surprised that it wasn't a little bit more harsh. And that was Patrick Sullivan with the yellow. Oh, it's Beto Navarro. Sorry, it was 21, not 23. Pardon me. Fuerte with the ball gives it right back. A little bit of space between the defense and the midfield right now. Looking for Clute right now, but is going to find sort of, if it was baseball, the cutoff man. And then he gets it back to him. There you go. I didn't like the way for it to just give it back to the center back over there, but that's fine. And still in control over here with Cal United FC. A little bit of a through ball there. Midfield's packed, but gets the ball. Here we go. Jeon with the ball. Sees Huerte, kicks it slightly behind him, so Huerte has to essentially get the ball back. He's surrounded by 2 red shirts. Tries to thread that needle right over there with a little bit of a spin on it, but didn't quite happen.
You have to see, you know, Jeon making that first touch and already trying to
We've seen that one before, haven't we?
Already. You know, he's dangerous early on in games.
He's just a great guy to watch, you know, playing soccer, you know.
It's
fun. He's a great player to watch. He's, you know, when I say he's, like, you know, playbook, it just feels like he's constantly thinking about doing something different.
Out of the box.
Yeah, something like that to sort of, you know, I want to say fool the defender or get the defender a little bit more sort of, more happy to be where he is right there rather than trying to attack him. And look at that great slide tackle. Oh, my goodness. And very wise choice, but just to boot it out there. Jeon couldn't quite control it, but then he's right back up. And Cal United FC, very, very well done. Controlling the ball very, very well.
Definitely looking like a very defensive team in this one there.
Yeah. Well, it just looks like they want to forego that midfield right now because they saw it was kind of very compact. You can see this. Look at that. Well done. Well done. Great. That's fantastic.
Great slide tackle there for Kevin Garcia Lopez.
And look at that. Cal United FC strikers, you know, avoid the offside. Plenty of, there you go. Just, I think it was maybe a little bounce, and he couldn't quite get on top of it right there with the ball. Maybe the play, maybe the replay will show that. But Villalobos testing, or at least trying to test the goalkeeper. See that little bounce right? Yeah, maybe. So there you have it.
Got to get that first one out of the way. You know?
I mean, just, you know, again, you got to shake that one bit of rust off your foot, you know, so why not do it right over there? Plenty of time to go in this particular match. Both teams doing very, very well. And here we go. Little movement down the flank over there. And then for their troubles, looks like Cal United FC have a throw-in. Did the referee change his mind? Nope.
You know, you have to check up on Arsha Agababaze.
What?
You got to check. You have to check him. Goalkeeper Agababaze for Michigan Stars.
I just, you know, that when there's names that I'm gonna have, I know that I'm gonna make mistakes. I'll just give them like awesome nicknames. So I'm gonna call him the Persian Prince because
We can go with that.
We can go with that and then go from there. You know, hopefully it'll stick. I don't know, but you were absolutely right. Arsha Agababaze, he played for Esteghlal, which was a powerhouse in Iran, in Iranian soccer. So yeah, a very stalwart, very professional goalkeeper, and yeah, and he needs to be tested. I don't think there's going to be too many goals that get by him, but again, yeah, Cal United can prove me wrong tonight, right?
Hey, who knows? They could be listening to you right now and said, "Hey, Simon, wait up on us. Don't entirely sleep on us yet."
I'll be honest with you. I mean, there's the kind of goalkeeper that I would want between the sticks is this particular is the Persian Prince, because he's played in such a I want to say storied club in his home country. And here we go, a little bit of a movement over here. He's got the ball. Jeon is ready. Instead, he tries to take it himself. But then again, on the flip side, I'd take Barrera as well, who's a fantastic goalkeeper as well. So, you know, I don't think the game's going to go 0-0, to be honest with you.
Oh, no way.
0-0.
No way. Definitely. I mean, you're talking about Barrera right now. Barrera he's an excellent goalkeeper. I mean, look at that.
Here's that replay.
Shot.
Jeon is ready for it. There's actually space in front of him. He can actually get that ball to his feet. It would have been a tap in. Instead, he goes for glory. No one's going to blame him for that. Plenty of time. And here's that particular corner kick. There's a little bit of pressure right now on Michigan to actually do something. There's going to be a cross in. Instead, chooses to go to the right. Intercepted by Michigan Stars.
Now we're starting to see Michigan Stars having to play a little defense.
Yeah.
I mean, they were trying to push through the Cal United side of the pitch, so now they have to switch gears and play another play.
I'll tell you, actually, one of the problems I'm going to see is that if there's all this sort of penetration towards the box, right, trying to get a goal, and the goal doesn't happen, folks are going to get very, very upset, and quite honestly, they're going to get frustrated. So look, there you go. That's going to be a yeah. Right over there, Ward. Was it Ward that did the foul? We'll take a look at the replay over here. He wasn't the last man, so there's no reason. There you go. That's not Ward. My apologies. There was no reason for a card over there, but now's a very dangerous spot, Alex, where, we've seen goals happen like this.
Cameron Schneider.
All over the league, yeah. It was a Cameron, yeah.
Cameron Schneider on the whistle.
And here we go. Let's see what happens over here. We're looking at we think hopefully that there's going to be a nice little sort of a rainbow arc going into where the goalkeeper is, and there's going to be movement go towards the ball for a quick tap in. And we'll see if that happens. There it is. It just slightly overcooked on that one. Not much of an arc, but well done. It was a good try. Only 14 minutes into the game. Plenty of opportunity right now. Now, if this was 60 or 17, it was still 0-0. A little bit of a problem.
By that time, you already need to be getting a good quality shot. That's going to be unacceptable. If you're shooting from right there and you're still not getting anything.
I don't want to jump the gun, Alex, but, if it's, 70 minutes and still 0-0, you have to throw the kitchen sink, the blender, the refrigerator, and everything else in there to try to score a goal.
Stove. Can't forget the stove.
Can't forget the stove. No, you can't forget that.
That's big.
Here we go. Now we've got some good movement here. But, again, just that midfield is absolutely packed. They're going to, very, very shortly, I'm thinking Cal United FC are going to want to release that ball quicker. Let's get the word out. Release that ball quicker when you get into the midfield. You got plenty of time over here where there's plenty of space. There's no defenders. But once you get in that midfield where there's like 3, 4, 5 red shirts, release that ball quicker. There you go. And there's that trying to get the Jeon nicely intercepted by the red men. But it's not quite out yet. Oh, referee spotted, absolutely out.
Suddenly trying to save that from going out of bounds. Looks like Schneider will be the one to go with the throw-in.
And Alex Sundler, he was drafted by the New England Revolution in 2013. He's played in Sweden and he's played in Germany. So very strange to see that quite wasn't in control of that ball. But we can blame the wind on that one as well. So there you go. A little bit of movement here. Again, not much. Again, you see that there's one guy in a red shirt trying to essentially do something for the back line to make a mistake. All right, and then quite quickly I think they listened. They try to get that ball up top, but for their troubles. See, again, lots of space, lots of time. Stephen Junsay, number 7 for the Michigan Stars, trying to be a bit of a bothersome person, trying to do something, but again, it's still plenty of time. Then it goes in straight into that sort of, a little bit of a slip right there. Can they make? Nope. Handles very, very well. See how crowded it is in the midfield, Alex, to where it's like, well, if they can't get into the, the penalty area, to the goalies area, there won't be any problems. But look, there you go. Nice movement by Cal United strikers, and looking for Jeon, but nicely handled by, I think, doing a very good job defending. So the Michigan Stars doing a very, very good job. I mean, can I just say they're almost sort of inviting the home team to come on in and try something, and then we'll handle it, not a problem. Then they'll try to boot it out to the front, see if they do sort of a counter. But again, this is the third corner kick right now of the day, 17th minute. Can't be too many of those, There's Alec. High ball over there. Someone's gonna have to get it before it bounces. And there's that shot, looking for some sort of a handball, but I didn't see much of it.
Here's a replay. No handball there.
No.
But
Gus Villalobos is saying, yes, it's a handball, and just think maybe. So, but another corner kick. How many of these can you defend? The whole night. So Fuerte and Klute essentially just trying to jostle their way in. Don't know who. Referee just saw a bit of a foul here, and the goalkeeper will go ahead and take that and hopefully start the game high up on the pitch rather than the midfield. Let's see what he does. But, you know, Alex, I think this is a very intriguing game. I think if everyone out there in the Worldwide Spiderweb was watching this, I'm sure they wouldn't be betting the house on it. You know what I mean? It's
pretty neck and neck right now.
Yeah, it's very tough.
tight.
Both these teams are trying to sort of jostle their way into dominance. See, you know, which part of the field they can dominate. And right now, it's like you said, neck and neck. You know, see what happens here. You know, I really want to see more from Klute. I really want to see him like sort of G up his team and go, listen, we should be scoring a couple of goals right now.
He should actually be. He should be getting more touches, if you ask me.
You're right.
I feel like he hasn't gotten enough touches. They need to involve him more and make him make things happen. But at the same time,
you can see on your screen right now, he's just too far away from the action right now. That's where he was last season, right?
He was always there.
He was always there, and he was getting the balls. Now, if he tracks a little bit, you know, inward a little bit into the midfield, where he can get those balls and do something, get it to Jeon. So right now, you see him tracking in. That's where he should be, because I don't think he's getting enough balls being where he is right on the flank. Now, again, I'm not the coach. I'm just the observer of the game over here. So, look, here comes a little bit of a through ball here. Nice route one football here. Here's the ball. Plenty of space, a little bit of jostling, a little bit of shoulder-to-shoulder action. Klute with the ball. Sends it back rather than forward. Cal United FC choose to control the ball. There's that cross we're looking for. I think it's going to go out. No, wow, fantastic. But there he goes out. No. What's going on over here? What's the referee saying, Alex? I'm not sure what's going on here, Alex. There's that cross. Did it go out and then back in? Oh, no. Maybe a little bit of a foul.
Foul going against Cal United.
Yeah. Goalkeeper took exception to that and said, oh, got to protect the goalkeeper. Totally understandable.
Aga Babazadeh.
Aga Babazadeh is doing a great job right now, but I don't think he's been tested that much. So I'd like to see something happen in the next 10, 20 minutes. We'll test him 3 or 4 times. Here's Jeon, chooses to get the ball to his right. Cal United FC now being absolutely smothered by 3, 4, 5 balls. There's that through ball we're looking for. And
there's another touch.
Yeah, there it is.
Aga Babazadeh.
Yeah, we're going to say it.
Aga Babazadeh.
Yeah, the Persian Prince.
There you go. But you know what? Earlier you were talking a lot about the battle that was going on in midfield, but I'm really starting to feel like Cal United is starting to figure things out and really trying to figure out how to get through that wall in midfield. So they're starting to get a lot more through balls. Definitely saying that, going through Michigan Stars.
Yeah, that's what I think I want to see right now. That's just my own thing. I'd like to see a through ball, a quick goal, and that changes the complexion of the game to where you can actually now play that game that you know maybe you were playing the 5 minutes into this particular match, where you want to control the ball a little bit more in the back and start from the back. So look, you can see Michigan Stars are just lobbing it out there. That's not just kick and run football. That's just not kick and hope. They got that plan. They want to get it to the first forward, try to see if they can move it, and then try to get a quick pass, and then again a quick goal. We got Schneider with the ball right now. He's looking for someone, and look, he's going to be a quick. And then look, and there's going to be a turnaround. Nope, goes straight to the. Again, just absolute, sort of. It just looks like a sort of a, dare I say it, an Atletico Madrid kind of kind of defending for Michigan. They're trying to smother each ball with 2, 3 players, and right now Cal United FC are doing a very, very good job, but they're just not getting that ball through. There we go. Klute right over here with the ball. He's getting it on his flanks. Same position he was last season. Look, again, choosing to go back rather than forward. I totally understand that. And now watch. There's that through ball. Well done. Now he's going to cross it. Surely there's someone open right there. There's Jeon. And oh!
What a shot.
That was, that was to Jeon's feet. Almost stopped on a dime for him. And did that hit the cross? Did that hit the upright?
That hit the upright.
Wow.
A tiny bit more to the left, that's a goal.
If the wind was blowing into our direction, that would have gone in.
That's it. The wind would have helped them in that favor like that.
Fantastic. Look at that.
Wow.
And we were talking about how just that through ball would have done it, and then we need Klute to be that talented player, and there it is right there. Look at that. And
Wow.
even with
Right
three
there.
red players, even with
Right there in
three
the
red
corner.
men, Jeon gets the ball off, gets absolutely, and again, if it was an inch one way, it would have been a goal. So now let's see if the Cal United FC strikers they're G'd up right now. Let's see if they can now get that momentum going.
You know what? I've been wanting to label Chris Clutie as the silent assassin.
Well,
he's that one that you give him the ball in the right
Yeah.
moments, and he's gonna make something happen.
Well,
And there was that moment. He was just seconds, and even just not that far away from making a 1-0 game.
Oh, here's a really bad foul right over here. Now that's uncalled for. Referees like saying, hey, you got to calm down. Was that Sullivan that fouled him? We've got to take a look at the replay on this one. And the player looks really hurt. There you go. Look at this. Yeah. Oh, it just took him out completely. There is no room for that.
Patrick
Come
Sullivan coming in, and that's an automatic yellow card for Patrick Sullivan.
And I think he's, the referee didn't, you can't really give out a card for intent because the referee doesn't know what the intention was. But if it was if there was any sort of reading of intent, that might have been a red card, to be honest with you.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of intention for that one, and you know what? That's already 2 yellow cards.
But why did Shinya get a yellow card for? I don't quite understand. Did we miss something off the? Was it just talking back to the referee?
It's probably something that happened off the ball.
Off the ball, yeah. So referee's handling it right, but I think Sullivan got a bit lucky on that one, and I'm not trying to now he's got to be very cautious of what happens between now and the end of the match. Here's that long lob we're looking at, handled by the Redmen. And here we go. There it is. Great. And we're going to look for Clute right there. And that takes it one-on-one. Smothered by 2 red shirts. And then that crosser wasn't as good as it, but it's still in the possession of Cal United FC. And that's fantastic stuff. Straight back. Now, look, they'll be happy to control it. Fuerte playing center back really, really well right now. He knows exactly what he needs to do. There's a player to his right and then a player to his left. He can stop the momentum of Michigan Stars just by controlling the ball, letting them chase, and then getting the ball to an open player, which he's been doing fantastically. Now here's that. Again, there's that very crowded midfield. There he is again. There's Fuerte, hands it back.
So they're starting all over, but it's the defenders that are the ones that are trying to set things up. They're the ones that have been the most busiest for Cal United.
Right. So it's usually you can see sort of the MO for United. Fuerte gets the ball, gets it back to Capriotti. Capriotti comes back, does a few things, moves the ball forward, tries to get it to the talisman player. Talisman player, which is Clute, goes in, tries to find Jeon, and to make something happen. The problem I'm seeing right now, and again, I'm just don't want to overstep my boundary here, but it looks like that Michigan Stars are stopping that particular flow right in the midfield. If there's no movement with Clute and Jeon right there, which we saw, see that again, a pass back, then there's less chance of it scoring. So I think rather than Clute saying, listen, I'm going to do what I need to do and get it back to Fuerte, I'm going to try to press forward, infiltrate the box and see something happen, and then hopefully the Red Men won't have won't have an answer to it. But look, again, that midfield handled. The battle is in midfield, folks, so we'll see. I mean, I can pick off names left and right. Who's fighting who? Villalobos is getting frustrated. The guys in red are getting frustrated because that midfield is so crowded. Again, I think it's going to be there. But it's been wonderful to watch. If you're a guy like me, if you like this kind of battle in the midfield, I'm more of a defensive battle, liker myself. But again, this is just amazing to see right now at this level. Professionalism at its best, really.
Well, I don't know about you, Simon, but I want to see some goals. I mean, we were pretty close to making it a 1-0 game. I don't know about you.
Well, even if it's 0-0 at the end, a little bit of a slip in, no harm, no foul. Even if it's 0-0 right now, it's just that sort of, I like to say that, when you go see a baseball game, right? It's not 15 runs all the time, right?
Right, pitchers duels.
Yeah, sometimes it's 2-0 or whatever. I don't know. Is it 0?
2 to nothing.
2 to nothing.
Even,
yeah.
Or even just like
Yeah.
a 1-0 game
Yeah.
because the pitcher made one mistake and
Right,
that was.
but it's that
leaving the
build
pitch
up. It's that build up that you like. The build. I mean, there's 4 guys on base, and then the guy doesn't do it. The guy, 3 guys on base, right?
There's 4 bases, but there
Sorry.
can only be 3
Yeah,
on.
there's 3 guys on base, and then the guy on plate doesn't quite do it. It's the build up right now that we're watching that is very intriguing, and it's actually kind of a delicious play right now. Look at that, 3 red shirts on top of 1 player, and look, has to pass it back. Very well done. Very well. Still in control. Cal United FC still out. As soon as I say that, commentators
They're listening.
I can't believe I said 4 men on base. Oh man! At least we won't get any emails on that. But at least everyone knows that I'm not really a baseball guy.
You'll get some baseball emails
I'm
that say
4.
I think you need to do some stuff with Alex.
All right. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, get me on a game. Yeah.
It's
well
okay.
done.
It's okay.
Well, I'm just happy that everyone out there in the worldwide spiderweb knows that we're just having a good time here. The only thing that's missing is them to come out to the stadium and just have a good time with us. Watch this beautiful game of soccer. It is the beautiful game for a reason. Just come on out. And by the way, we can talk about some tacos later, right?
Oh, definitely, definitely. I mean, Taco Bell
New
being
season,
one of their sponsorships,
Well, today being opening day, there was $1 tacos. There was a giveaway of at the door of scarves. The ticket prices were really great. Everyone in admin was just absolutely focused on giving everyone here a good time. And dare I even say it, everyone on the pitch is giving 100% as usual. And that's fantastic for what's going on in American soccer. 2 professional teams playing 3rd division football doesn't even feel like it. Feels like you're watching top tier football at this point. But the only thing is missing is you guys out there, you guys and gals out there. Come on by next time we're in town and watch it live, because nothing beats live, right?
Definitely. Everything's always better when you're there in person. You know what, Simon and I won't bite unless we're hungry. Then we might take a bite. But we're great. We're great to talk to. Come on over, talk to the production team that we have going on over here.
Well, here's the attack that Michigan Stars are looking for. A nice little through ball here. Surely you got to take the shot. Oh, that was just way too slow. I'm sorry. That was so much time. I mean, at this point, that shot should have been taken off really, really much quicker than that. That looks like that was that Travis Ward? Ward. I mean, and then look at this. I mean, count the seconds. 1. Oh, well.
Should have been a much quicker.
Should have been taken off quickly.
Way quicker delivery there.
Absolutely. I won't fault, but that's the first time there's really been someone in front of that goalkeeper. So, but easily handled by and kudos to Cal United FC defenders for just spotting that. Just too slow, in my opinion. I'm sorry.
Junkaj on the corner kick for the Stars.
Yeah.
First one.
First one of the day. Yeah.
First one.
And there it is. Wow. Very nicely taken corner kick, and I got to tell you, I mean, I don't know who was marking the player over there, but I got to tell you, was that Joseph Adu? Yeah, that was Joseph Adu, I think. Yeah, he's a Liberian, could be a Liberian international. You can correct me if I'm wrong. He's played in Sweden and in Germany. Giving them way too much space, and that ball was headed down, and
he's a dangerous weapon.
I think that was a very dangerous. That was very dangerous.
Very close. That was the rebuttal to the tear-junk shot right there.
Well, I think the next time that there's a corner kick, they won't give him that much space. And here's a nice little bit of penetration by Cal United FC strikers. Oh, and that's a foul. And he's asking for a card. Referee's going to call him back and say, hey, man, that was uncalled for. You can see that right over here. He's going for it. And then he just goes, yeah, I'll just take him out. And, well, all right. I won't comment on that. Here we go. A little bit of, yeah, that's it. A little bit of a, it's a nice through ball we're looking for, but just escapes the player right now.
You can definitely tell that this game is starting to pick up a little
Yeah,
more. Now they're starting to figure each other out, and I really think that corner kick from the Stars really helped them out.
I think woke everyone up. Yeah,
really.
It's like, hey man, you can't be giving them an inch of space. But then again, the same thing happened with the shot, right? A few seconds before that, like almost the player invited the defender to come out and block that ball to get that particular corner kick. Nice little pass back to Barrera, easily handled, passed it back, and I think is that Fuerte in the back. There you go. Nice movement on the right flank. Jeon way too deep in his own half, to be honest with you, to be effective. But then that's what the midfield is doing from Michigan Stars. They're making sure that the dangerous players are sort of out of the sort of being almost crushed into the back of their midfield rather than up front. Here's Klute. There's that one touch we're looking for, and there's Jeon right there. He's got the ball. Surely he's gonna take the shot. Instead, he tries to turn around. There's a man marking him. He crosses the ball. Unfortunately, no one there. There we go, and there it is. There's that foul. But no, the referee's not having any of it. Any of it. We're gonna have to see a replay on that one, Alex. But that looked like a clear foul. The crowd is not happy with the referee. Right now, there's a quick counter, but the Redmen are going to go ahead and lose it. Barrera's going to kick it right out. There's Fuerte with the ball. And we're going to take a look at that. Was it a ooh.
That's a close one.
That's a close one.
It can go either way.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't get any of the ball, but then again, we'll see what happens. Here's Klute with the ball. Now there's a little rush of blood going. There's a nice little through ball now. It's one-on-one. Surely there's going to be a cross taken right about now. Instead, back to Klute. Klute's going to give it straight back. Again, look at these two defenders. Surely the crossman, again, I think he's going to send it back to the midfield. Cal United FC essentially just happy to maintain possession. There's that very crowded midfield. And again, just trying to play keep away. Fuerte with the ball, bags of space, gets that through ball and tries to do something. Handled very well by the Redmen.
That pressure. That pressure by Ward. He was coming in.
Yeah.
Now you're starting to see more of the red jerseys trying to start to get over to the defenders.
Now you see, here you go. So there's that through ball. There's that quick cross. Oh. And Barrera's going to easily handle that one.
Ward again, part of the action. Ward is really a part of the attacks.
Again, look at the replay right. Quick cross. Ward gets it. He mistimes the actual cross to where he could have headed it. Instead, chooses to go down. And there's another. This is getting a bit weird for me over here, folks, because it's just that it's like there's a little rush of blood. There's a huge foul. We don't want anyone to get hurt, to be honest with you. Right, so let's just play some beautiful football. They've been doing it for the 30 minutes. So referee's having a good talking to, and I don't blame him. I don't really blame him, but he's got to control this game. He said, look, I'm not having any of it. You guys, you got to take it easier. I'm brandishing the red. And this is what's going on. Here you go. Look.
And there's that contact.
There was
no
contact with the ball,
right
Alex.
Away.
None.
Very easily.
Yeah. I can understand body checking. I can understand being a little bit intimidating, but you got to try to get the ball at least, and the referee's gonna, he's gonna say, okay, enough's enough. Let's go ahead and get you. Here's a red card. Those are the showers. Have a nice walk. That's what he's gonna say. So
there we go.
Yeah.
That was Chaldbod that was on that foul right there, that check. And, he's actually pretty lucky he didn't get a card with that. There was a lot of intent in that one, if you ask me.
You think there was intent?
I think there was a little intent. There was no target to the ball. No target to the ball whatsoever.
Listen, we can't judge intent, Alex. We can't judge intent because we can't read minds. But you can sometimes see after many years of watching soccer. And here's that little through ball coming through. Very well done. But going back to that, you can't judge it because we're not mind readers. But you can see that, the guy didn't really get the ball, did he? So maybe there was a little bit of intent on that one. So referee needs to calm everyone down. Let's go back to playing some really beautiful football. We've seen some beautiful football in the stadium. Let's go back to it right now. And here we go. Again, nice little crossover there. Smothered by 3 shirts in red shirts, and here we go. And look, we're almost foregoing the midfield right now, you see? Very well done here. A little bit of movement over here. Plenty of time. There's a Player to, oh, look at that. Chooses to, oh, I'm not sure that decision was correct. Intercepted by Cal United FC. There was a player to his right. And now here's that quick transition. And here's that through ball we're looking for. And again, can he control the ball? Yes. Instead, yeah, well, that was all right. He opts for the throw-in, but the throw-in doesn't go his way. Well, there you have it.
Aidwu trying to fight out for that loose ball. It was a leg brace to see who can get the ball there.
Villalobos thinking that, you know, there was some sort of a ricochet, you know, that was going to be his ball to throw in, but it wasn't. Now it's a quick sort of counter. Here we go. There's some body. There you go. Well, you know, there it is. Oh. Couture with the ball. Quickly surrounded by 3 red shirts. Look, absolutely closing down now the defenders. Look, before there was 1, now there's 2, 3, sometimes 4 coming in.
Now they're really trying to add that pressure.
Well, they want to play high up on the pitch, you know, Alex, and that's the thing. Before it was 1, now there's 3. Now they're being a bit more comfortable. 12 minute, I'm not sure how many, but about 5 or 10 minutes they've been trying to do that right now. Push forward, push forward. They know that they're going to bypass the midfield and going to try to essentially crush the defense. So they're going to try a lot of things. But now we see that there's more of it. So they didn't take that rapid approach of just firing at all cylinders. It's been about 38 minutes, 39 minutes until they've come to this particular point in the game to where they can feel comfortable sending 3 players up. Right now there's a quick throw. Well, there's a throw in. I shouldn't say it's quick. We'll see how many red shirts are in the box right now.
4 now.
4 now, right? Yeah,
look. 4.
Yeah. You can see that they all want that ball. It's coming out right now. Oh! Miskicked. Steven Junte really wanted the ball. He was in great position at the time. He was right in front of Barrera saying, give me the ball. I'm just going to head it right past him. We can see by the graphic, 3 corners. This is and 2 for Michigan. Here we go. Look, same 2 players now.
Got to be careful with this corner.
Got to be careful. Yeah, we've seen it before, right? Oh, it tends to go low. Look at that. Very cheeky. Instead of going high, they went absolutely low. What I call a grass cutter. And for whatever it's worth, Carl Newell tried to do a little cheeky back heel, sort of, you know.
There you go.
But did it work? You know, we'll see. Well, it still maintained possession. Long throw in. Here it is. Very well done, but they got to get it out. There you go. Look at that. And there's that long and easily handled by Barrera. Fantastic. He was there. He hasn't really been tested, has he?
No, he has not.
I mean, I would say his gloves are a little bit cold right now. So.
Well, I mean, there was the one play by Aidwu that ended up coming in and just nearly almost getting it in.
Yeah.
And then there was also that Travis Ward shot as well that he missed his mark right there too. So just
ball's coming our way.
Oh, free soccer ball for us.
Not really, but yeah. I think the stadium announcer said, "Give it, throw it back." Here we go. But the ball, there's actually a game ball on the pitch right now. Chris Couture with the ball. He throws it in. He gets it back, and there's that Fuerte. Very well done. Chooses to get it to his right. Now there's a little bit of interception going on. Excuse me, a little bit of penetration in the midfield. A nice long kick to anywhere in front of a red shirt. And then for their troubles, Cal United FC strikers get a throw in. There's a lot of movement here, but look at just one-on-one markings done really, really well. And there you go. Look at this. And, okay. You move the ball further down the pitch and it'll be easier for you to score. But just look at just everyone has that one man they're marking. Every player is like, okay, we'll mark this guy. And look, just moving the ball down to the midfield. Plenty of space. Couture with the ball. He's going to try to get it closed down by 2 players. Has no choice but to send it back to Fuerte.
That's one of the reasons why Clutie has not been able to get as many touches as possible. You're really starting to see the Stars just double teaming Clutie so that he doesn't be able to get as many touches. But now They're starting to involve him more
Yeah.
late in this first half.
Yeah. And they need to get better for the next half. Look at that.
Because nothing but good things has happened when they pass it over to Clutie.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You know, we've talked about him, you know, so many times on, you know, you and I, about just how he's a talisman, how that, you know, he's got the, you know, sometimes I want to say that he has the team on his shoulders to where he's like, he makes things happen and good things happen because he made them happen, you know. I'm not taking anything away from the other players, obviously, because it is one unit, but, you know, you pass to him, you see what happens, and look, but he's got to try to penetrate. He's got to try to go down. If you're looking at it on the screen right now, he's got to go beyond the midfield. Trying to go where, you know, the camera is right now. Try to be in this area right here. We can see there's a little bit of grass right here, right behind number 11, and make something happen of it. Because Jeon, we haven't called his name a lot, have we?
No, we haven't. But
so
he's already come up with a shot that came just inches
totally get
away.
It. Yeah. So here you go. Here's the attack right now, and here comes Clutie. Look, immediately smothered by one player, two. Another backup again. Fuerte again, moving back. We totally get it. All right, they're gonna pick and choose their battles. Here's that cross we're looking for, and Michigan, essentially very happy to run it out of bounds and into touch. And right now the goalkeeper's gonna have it. He's gonna have a little sit down though. Wonder what's going on over here. Oh, well, he has got no problem. I think he's just trying to wind it.
A cramp?
No,
maybe?
I think he's gonna wind the. I think he's gonna wind the clock down a bit. I don't blame him. You know, going into the dressing rooms with a 0-0 score while you're thousands of miles away from home.
Of course,
not a bad thing. You know, the physio's gonna come out. He's gonna give him a magic sponge, spray something on his knee, tell him he's a good lad. And then, you know,
is that what they did with you, Simon, when you were little?
I have a magic sponge. All it is just water, and I just smack it on the player's head, and they go, "You're okay. You're okay, good. Yeah, we're just gonna wind the clock down a bit. Just make sure you kick the ball on the other side of the pitch, so we don't get too much, you know, problems." And that's it. I don't see anything really happening. I mean, I could be wrong, but look, he just went down. There you go. So this guy's a pro. He's been around the block a few times. Been in some of the most hard battled matches in Iran. So I think you know, maybe him and I are on the same page. He's
got a couple tricks up his sleeve.
I think he's been around, yeah. So winding the clock down a bit won't hurt his cause, so to speak. And then you're gonna pass it right back. Oh no, what happened over here? So far, you know, in this, you know. It doesn't really matter what happens on the pitch these days, especially when I'm here in Championship Stadium. But I always have a smile on my face, you know, because I know these two teams, they've absolutely left 100% on the pitch. No one's holding back. You can see by the fouls. You can see by the run of plays. You can see by just the speed. It's professionalism at its best. No one should be complaining about it. Now, would I like to be a fly on the wall during the halftime? Absolutely. I'm wondering. Oh. There's another foul right over here. I'm going to wonder what the coaches are going to say when both these teams go in. So Newell gets fouled. Can't see who did it, though. Oh, no. Yeah, there you go.
That's Capriotti.
Capriotti did it, yeah.
They're a part of the action.
Yeah, Capriotti. I think he had the motion of a stamping motion, but he never really did it. I think he might have clashed knees or something. But here's a very dangerous place to be right now if you're Cal United Strikers FC. The ball will easily be whipped in. We know Adu can do a lot of things with it. We know every player out there can, you know, with a red shirt, wants to score a goal and get in to the dressing room right now, rather than 0-0, rather than 0-0, to be, you know, 0-1. Here we go. Oh, very. I think Barrera had that covered, but man, it was dangerous. A lot of the fans out there, you know, should have been covered a little bit better. But all right. We're going to see how many minutes. Okay, let's watch it again. Look at that.
Beautiful right there.
Very well done, though. Very well done on both, you know, for both teams. The Cal United FC were covering any sort of threat that anyone in red was trying to sort of push forward. But that cross was really good as well. I got to give them props for that. Fantastic. And I think right now, hopefully, we'll see one last push for a goal before the referee blows as well. So you can see Coach Ebert's watching everything right now. You can see him on the sidelines. I wonder what he's going to say. And here's another foul.
There's definitely a lot to say about this first half. I mean, I feel like there still needs to be a little bit of tweaking to get that first goal, or
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think there's going to be, we were talking about this on, Cal United's number 9 player, that he's a lone sort of striker that you can sort of lob balls to him, right? Well, when's he going to come out then? When's he going to come out? Because it just seems like you're going to have to penetrate the midfield. Here we go. There it is. And so rather than getting the ball, threading the ball through on the grass, you're going to be trying to get the ball over the last defender. So when does the Cal United number 9 come out, who's known to do that? Does he come out in the beginning of the second half, or do you wait till 20 minutes if it's still 0-0? Right now, folks, thank you for tuning in. You are watching NISA Soccer. My name is Simon Allen. I'm the Dalai Lama of Soccer. Next to me, Alex Nevaeh, and you are watching Cal United Strikers Michigan Stars here in beautiful Championship Stadium in Irvine. The score is 0-0. Don't go away. Plenty of football to be had, and it's only going to get tougher. And folks, we are back, and welcome back to Championship Stadium here in beautiful Irvine. The night is very much like a night that I'll sort of travel to Wimbledon and back, and it's cold. It's a bit, it's almost damp.
Well, I thought you were going to say the night was young, but okay, I'll take yours.
Well, the night's young too. The night's young too, Alex, because it's still 0-0 and there's 45 minutes to go, and we are at the home of the dream. And I'm going to tell you right now, things can happen when you're at the home of the dream. You can see right now, Michigan Stars FC just their final huddle. I'm dying to know what their coach said. Their coach has been around the block a few times in Germany and so on and so forth. On the other side of the pitch, we obviously got our home team, California United Strikers FC. They're not so huddly, but they are still talking, for lack of a better word.
Well, let me tell you, Simon, you're saying the home of the dream, but I'm telling you right now, these two teams are dreaming of goals right now because of that. Just nil right now.
Well done.
Both of these teams have just come close in that first half.
Let me tell you, that's a segue if I ever heard one, man.
There you go.
We are dreaming. Listen, they're not dreaming. They're going to make it happen, man. You just can't dream about it right now. Right now, I want to see what's going on. Is there any changes in tactical changes, any personnel, and so on and so forth? Right now, it hasn't got any warmer, so I bet they're going to be running around a little bit faster, a little bit longer, a little bit, a lot more running, I should say. But look, you can see how the team, you won't be able to see on your screen right now, Michigan Stars right now looking like there's 5 in the back area waiting to defend. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's one guy in the midfield. Look, number 21 in the midfield. So we'll see how that goes. I think they're waiting to sort of counter. And, well, here we go. There it is. A little bit of Route 1 football straight away for Michigan. And quite honestly, very easily handled by the defense of Cal United FC. Barrera with the ball. Gets it to his defender to his left. Nice. Very good. No one's challenging him. There's that through ball we're looking for. Beats this offside trap. And he goes in. Lovely. Certainly a pass. There it is. Oh, look at that. And here we go. Complete control for Cal United FC right now. Great movement. Back to defense. And here we go. Tries to penetrate that very crowded. And there it is. There's that first second of play that we saw in, 30, 40 seconds of the first half, the second half. Cal United FC are moving forward. They try, and you can see, like it's almost like an accordion, that the defense and the midfield for the Michigan Stars just absolutely go squish together, not to allow any kind of movement in the back.
Oh, you have to love what Cal United was getting going there in that very first minute of that second half. They were absolutely coming in aggressive, and it looked like they had something going there.
And here's a little bit of an attack going from Michigan FC. Stars make that cross. Can it get to a player? Can it find? Yes, they find the captain. He's looking to his right to see if there's any sort of help. It comes in the form of a cross. Certainly, just overcooks it. Well, again, look at that. Quick counter. A little bit of movement to the flanks. Zach Reynolds tries to do something with the ball, and it goes over his, any sort of attacker's head. Barrera with the ball. He chooses to start the game from the back, like they've been doing. A little bit of movement here, but look, again, look at the back line for Michigan Stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little bit of movement here.
Putting the pressure on the backs again.
Absolutely.
Right there. So they're starting exactly where they left off in that first half. They're just allowing the red jerseys to really push forward.
Kevin Garcia Lopez right now trying to penetrate, trying to get something going. He gets past his first mark and doesn't quite get past his second mark. For his efforts, Cal United FC are going to go ahead and get a throw in. It has to be a long one. Jeon is just waiting. He's on the corner area right there. You can see he's just on that line right there, trying to essentially penetrate any sort of. Absolutely doesn't do anything. Look at this.
Villalobos losing it there.
Yeah. I thought it would have gone straight to Jeon. Instead, it went to Villalobos. Caprioti with the ball. He holds it. Instead, chooses to go back with it. Bryant gets the ball. Fuerte back to Bryant. Capriati's in front of him. Easy one. He absolutely holds on to it. Nice little through ball. Penetrates the back right there. But, again, 3 red shirts to smother. Falls nicely for Cal United FC right now. There was Klute with it, and he just undercooks that one, to be honest with you. There he is again. Look at that. Well done.
A little something that I've been noticing now with the Stars, what they're doing is the players that are attacking from the sides, whether that's the left or even the right side, they're double teaming them. They're coming in and putting in that pressure.
They're not just double. They're triple. There's 2 in front of that player, and there's 1 covering that player. It's almost like it's like a Gegenpress, sort of like a Jurgen Klopp kind of defense, sort of an Atletico Madrid kind of defense. Look at that. Look, there's 3. There's 3 and 4, and then there's coverage. It's great. It's almost from the playbook. Of that kind of defensive team. But here we go. Now, I'm not sure if Jeon wanted to give that away like that, but he's going to have to try to get that ball back. Very nicely done by Cal United FC right now. Bryant with the ball gets it over to Villalobos. Villalobos is essentially smothered by 4 players in red shirts. There you go. There's a little bit of a movement here. Instead, chooses to go back. Fuerte with the ball. Fuerte looks to his left, sees Klute. Fuerte's going to get the ball back again. Cal United FC very happy to maintain possession. Every time they go forward, they lose it. So there's Fuerte with the ball. Bryant on this side of the pitch. He's absolutely on his own over there. And here comes Villalobos. Can he do something with it? Look at this. Oh, there's a little bit. There's a very dangerous throw right over there. Very nicely handled by both center backs of Cal United FC.
Michael Bryant coming in
very well done.
Had he had misplayed that, would have been a 1-on-1 right there.
Absolutely. I think Barrera would have handled it quite well, but that's very dangerous right now. You can see that, the intensity has gone up a little bit for Cal United
Definitely.
FC. With, anyone watching this on the worldwide spiderweb can email us or tweet us. But it looks like they've been given instructions not to let up on the gas. Keep going. Doesn't matter what happens in the midfield. If you lose it, go get it back and start penetrating some more. And here we go. There it is. This is Villalobos. Nice little through ball over here. Klute with the ball. Gets it to a cross. It goes by a red-shirted defender, but doesn't fall kindly to anyone in teal today. We'll see what happens. Again, look. Another attack. Jeon with the ball. Give and go. No. Instead, just chooses to give it to the player. Villalobos wanted the ball. And now here's the counter for Michigan Stars FC. Michigan wants the free kick, gets it. Referee controlling the game very, very well in the first 5 minutes of the second half. So let's see what happens. I bet you someone got a talking to during the halftime talk, like, hey, let's calm it down a bit, lads. We don't need to be we don't need to be hurting anyone. Let's see what happens.
Oh, definitely the Michigan Stars have really just, relaxed a little bit more.
In the aggressive part of it,
of course. Yeah. They had a very aggressive first half, a couple of yellow cards issued early on in the game. And you know what? I think there could have been even more yellow cards than originally issued. There were 2 yellow cards to be more exact. So I think there could have been 3, even 4.
Oh, no. Nice fair challenge over here. That was a very, very dangerous attack by Cal United FC, but it was very well handled by the Red Men. Here we go. Klute with the ball. He runs onto it. He's got a little bit of space. He's looking for someone to his left. He finds it. Is that Sinjo over there? He's going to go get it. He's going to try to get it crossed over there. But look, 2 men try to smother him. He takes it. Surely he's got to do something with it. Could have taken the shot. Chooses to go straight to anyone with a teal shirt on.
Oh, once you saw Klute really putting it into going from 3rd to 4th gear, you knew he was going to do something with it.
I was hoping there was
doing
someone needs to pull the trigger when they're in the box. That's all I'm going to say right now. Rather than passing it like that. Now, I get it. There's been instructions given. Pass the ball around. Make anyone in a red shirt chase that ball. I get it. But eventually, someone's going to have to pull that trigger, right?
Yeah, they're getting there to the box. They just need that final execution, that final step to finish it.
Yeah. Right now, Klute with the ball. Again, smothered 2 players. Gets it back. Very well done. A little bit of space here. Now, can they get that through ball? There's that through ball we're looking for. There's Jeon. He brings it down. He's offside. Takes the shot regardless, but, You know, he needs to get some sort of that muscle memory in his, you know, in his legs to he's shooting a goal. He was offside. I can't blame the lad for trying. You know, look, there it is. There's the whistle goes about here. He turns around and shoots anyway.
He got it in.
You got to do it. Yeah, you got to do it. Yeah, well, get it out of the way. You know, get the first one out of the way. So
yeah, there you go. At least you work on your accuracy. you know.
Yeah, referee might not like it, but. And here we go. So look, there we go. The goalkeeper gets the ball. He controls it. He gets the game started in the middle of the park rather than the defensive area. The ball comes back to the defensive area. It's just sort of a Hail Mary shot out, and Cal United FC right now have control of the ball. Two center backs working really well together right now. Left-hand side, Klute with the ball. Threads the needle, goes, and here we go. Here's that penetration we're looking for. There's a professional foul right there by Michigan Stars.
That's Travis Ward.
Travis Ward's gonna go ahead and foul the player just so they can, you know, can stop them. But I would have liked to seen a better free kick. But again, control is with the Cal United FC strikers.
Travis Ward has really shown that experience on the pitch today. He's really been that veteran presence for this Michigan Stars team and really been making his marks today.
I mean, right now I think this is I'm not going to go on a limb by saying this, but I'm going to a little bit of a misbounce over here. Wow. Stephen Johnsay could have handled that one, but here we go. A little bit of space. There you go. 1-2. About 2 seconds, and now look. Here we go. Can he get past his marker? Can. Very well done. But again, two players on top of him. Just couldn't get it to the feet of Jeon. And here's that quick counter. And there it is. Switches the side. Neal with the ball. A little bit of time. He goes past his mark. Looks for someone, anyone. He finds a player. Happens to be offside. Look at that. You can see how quick it transitions from one side of the pitch to the next. That's something we didn't really quite see in the first half, did we, Alex?
No, they're definitely picking up the pace here in this game. And once they have that opportunity to strike, and as soon as they have like that wiggle room, expect them to take the opportunities.
And I'll go on to say this: both these teams are looking like they're foregoing the midfield. If the midfield is packed, is congested, it's jammed. You can see that they're not going to try to penetrate the midfield. They're going to go straight to that sort of route one. Shouldn't say route one, but sort of get that ball over the last defender, so to speak, in a nice arc, right? Rather than trying to get smothered in the midfield. That's something they could have done in the first half, but now they've sort of been told about it, and they're doing it right now. Look, there it is, there it is, there it is. It's not offside. Keep going. Well done, well done. Again, look, forego the midfield. Try to get it, try to penetrate the box. Take a shot. Well done. We'll see a few more of those as the minutes tick by. And now we've got Michigan Stars with the ball. Nice long shot, looking for Neal. Instead, it goes to a teal shirt. Capriotti with the ball. Gets it back to Fuerte. Capriotti back to Fuerte. Fuerte's looking for that long cross. Instead, chooses to go into midfield. There it is. Goes back to the center back. There it is. Well done. Again, every time it goes into the midfield, there's a red shirt on top of a player, and they choose to send it back to defense. There we go. That was a very chess-like football, very good. I mean, they're literally trying to find any sort of angle, any sort of an inch to penetrate the ball, thread that needle, so to speak, to a teal shirt. And the red shirts are not just, I mean, again, listen, Michigan Stars aren't letting them. Very well done here. Michigan Stars just content to sit back, mark every play. Look at Jeon has two players on top of him. Look, surrounded by three now. So, very interesting football. Very interesting football. Again, it's not happening. Sorry, Alex. I'm just saying the goals aren't happening, but it's very interesting. It's down. It could just be one slip, and there's the goal, Alex.
it's the precaution that what Michigan Stars are taking in right now. They're really trying to push back Cal United, not really allowing them or giving them those opportunities, double teams, triple teams, and really stopping the big players.
So here's Jeon with the ball right now. He should be in the box. Instead, he's controlling it, trying to get it in the ball into the box. His body should be in the box. Right now, there's that shot from out. Oh, and there it is from nowhere. A long bullet shot straight to the goalkeeper, who mishandles it, falls kindly to Cal United FC, and it's the simplest goal in the world. Well done, Cal United. Unfortunate for Michigan Stars goalkeeper, Michigan Stars.
And just like that, they get the first one by the Prince himself, doing the goalkeeping for Michigan Stars. And you know what? Cal United needed something like this. Someone needed to take the shot. And you know what? It was Michael Bryant who had decided to take that shot. And you know what?
Something.
It was Kevin Jeon, came in with that second chance opportunity.
Yep.
That's what you get for not securing the ball. And the Prince himself did not secure that ball.
Listen, Kevin Jeon was Johnny on the spot, right? A little bit of a fumble by the goalkeeper. He was exactly the right place at the right time. Boom, taps it right in. Well done. It's 1-0 now to the home team. The crowd is a little bit. There it is. Look at that. Look, just happened to be right there. Right place at the right time. The crowd now is behind the players now. They want another goal. They want to go ahead and secure a home win. And now look at this. The game is going to change, Alex. Now we'll see. Are there going to be those long crosses? Are we going to have more of those? I guarantee. Well, I won't guarantee it. I'm pretty sure there's not going to be any of that, movement into the midfield where there's going to be smothered. There's going to be these long passes like this. Look. And if there was, would you have thought Kevin Jeon would be scoring a goal today? I thought it would be Jeon before Kevin.
I thought it would have been Jeon. It would have been someone like that, or even like Villalobos. Could have been someone that could have been scored for Cal United.
Listen, that's just the beauty of soccer, isn't it? The beautiful game that, there's 11 guys on the pitch and all of them can score.
Anybody can score. I mean,
fantastic.
Michael Bryant himself has scored goals himself.
Yes.
Too. I mean,
look at that little bit of a cheeky back heel trying to get Jeon onto the ball, but it was smothered by the Michigan Stars defense. There's Newell, who's trying to make something happen right now. And there's that long pass we're looking for that I'm sort of predicting.
So let me tell you something, Simon.
Yes.
I think what happened there was...
Where? What happened where?
In that previous play was the goal.
Yes. Tell me.
Michigan Stars were too distracted with Jeon. Too much coverage there. Look at that. Kevin Jeon takes a walk at the park and legit comes in with the shot there.
I think you're right. Yes.
Everybody... all the attention was on Jeon there,
but let's give credit to the first shot, right? I mean, that was a bullet. That was a laser bullet.
That was a laser beam right there. I'll finish that one for you. So Michael Bryant coming in with that laser beam, but if it wasn't for that shot, that goal wouldn't have happened. Yeah. So credit has to go to Michael Bryant as well. So that shot was just perfectly on goal. It wasn't a shot that missed his mark at all.
That run of play was something. I mean, I think they're going to replay that over and over again. On the website over there. But we're going to have to go back to action here because now it's 1-0. The home team looks like it's a complete control. I want to see what happens. So the mentality of Michigan Stars FC, how they're going to change. Are they going to play the same game, or are they going to try to tweak it a little bit? Right now, it's full action for Cal United FC. They got the ball, Klute with it, and I'm sorry, it was passed out of bounds, so out of touch. So to throw in for Michigan Stars. But Alex, you're absolutely right. I mean, this is, it's an interesting game to watch, and how just one little mistake is going to essentially turn everyone on their
ear. The whole entire thing. But you know what? The flaw with double teaming and triple teaming is that there is going to be a player or two that's going to be wide open.
Absolutely.
So Jeon happens to be that wide open player. Came in, took a walk in the park, and look at that.
Pretty sure he wasn't on the radar of any of the defenders. You know what I mean? Like, if we're going to mark someone, he would probably not be, with all due respect, wouldn't have been on the list. It would have been other players. But full credit to Kevin Jeon, who, didn't panic, knew exactly what to do, had the ball, and here's a nice little crossover here. Very well handled by Cal United FC and its defenders. A little bit of movement here, and he gets the. That was a foul. Look at that. He was trying to move away from it. But going back to Kevin, just fantastic. No panic whatsoever. Did exactly what any striker would do. Well, here's the guy we've been talking about. Here is the kid, Shane Kamerly. 15-year-old professional signed this year from the academy. And we wanted to see him. We sort of talked about him, and he is on. Shane Kamerly, 15-year-old. Kevin Jeon, the goal scorer, gives him a high 10, 2 high fives, and he's on. Here's what I came to see. The kid on the pitch. Let's see what he does. All eyes on him. And by the way, there was a substitution for Michigan FC as well, right? But there he is, coming on right now. But all eyes on Kamerly right now. All eyes on him. This is the beauty of NISA, and absolutely the beauty of Cal United FC strikers. They talk the talk and they walk the walk. It's all about creating American soccer players, and here we go.
So to confirm that substitution, so
Yes.
Zachary Reynolds is out of the game for Michigan Stars.
Yeah.
And coming in will be Zanin Mahik.
Nice one. There it is. Look at that. There we go. Ball's back in play. Here's that long cross that we're looking for. It bypasses a lot of folks in that area of the park. But it's, again, oh, no. Klute with the ball. What's going on over here? What's the referee saying over here? Maybe a little bit of an injury. Chris is like, hey, what's going on? He's trying to talk to his players over here. We'll take a little. Oh, there's that shot again. Look at that. I mean,
that was a dime.
That was
a jam right there from Bryant, and then for Jeon to just finish up the D.
Very well done, and he deserves all the credit. Look at that. He's enjoying every second of that.
Here in home opener.
Wow.
It's the season opener, giving the home crowd a show right now and just scoring the goal right there. And you know what? This home crowd was waiting for that first goal. They were just holding back all the energy, and they finally let it out. So now Cal United with the lead. But I'm going to tell you right now, Simon, they want more.
You mean the crowd wants more?
The crowd definitely wants more. I mean, Cal United, they want to win this one, even if it means you'll walk home 1-0. But, you know, if there's definitely opportunities for more goals, expect them to take one of those opportunities.
You know, let's really be honest here. Wouldn't it be a dream start for the kid to score a goal?
Oh, and I'm sure
that would be
team
something
would help him there.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that would be something else. I'm only going to put that in the soccer universe and the soccer gods. Let's make it happen in the home opener. Let's just make it like this, the start of the big American sort of journey of a soccer player. So right now, let's go back to action. It looks like it's going to be a throw-in for Michigan Stars right now. Everyone in the box is sort of directing the traffic and saying who to mark. It's been one-on-one marking throughout the game right now. Let's see what happens now. Barrera is essentially barking orders at his players. Everyone in a red shirt seems to be coming in. There's only one guy in the back waiting to cover or to sweep anything if there's any sort of mistakes going on. But look, the entire squad is in there right now. And that just kind of to be expected. Rather than trying to go through all that traffic, Cal United FC strikers choose to just boot it out, and I actually don't blame them. It felt like there was 20 players in that box right there.
Smart idea. They got to play even more back.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a harder throw-in.
Sullivan with a long throw-in, trying to find anyone right now. Who's going there? Here we go. And then we've got a little bit of an injury right here. This is not what we want to see right now in the 68th minute of this home opener here in beautiful Irvine, California, at fantastic and beautiful Championship Stadium. Who is down? I'm getting kind of worried over here, Alex.
Still can't tell or identify or get a jersey number.
Neil comes by to say, hey, sorry about that. What's going on? Physio's out and about.
Jeff Weinstein, the athletic trainer for Cal United, going to help. I think in the meantime, I think this is a perfect time for us to talk about the new sponsorships that are.
I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I want to talk about the program that Cal United Strikers FC have put out. It's really good because if you come over here, it's like every player's face is on it, and you'll know who exactly everyone is. Even the physio's on this, and so it's amazing job that everyone in the administration does here at Championship Stadium. Looks like Bryant was the one that was maybe got a knock, and that's going to be a blow if he doesn't come back on. He's been very pivotal during this match, doing what he does best. So hopefully they can get him fixed up, taken care of, and bring him back right on, because playing 11 down is already tough, but getting Bryant off, not very good. So here we go, back to action, folks. All right. Throw in for Cal United FC. 70th minute. 20 minutes to go of regular time. And Kevin Garcia Lopez with the throw in. Looks like there was a handball. Jeon really very, very.
Stars wanted that handball. It looked like it was at least part off of Jeon's elbow.
Yeah.
They're saying, where's the handball call?
All right, look. So right now, Cal United FC is playing with 10 men, right?
Well, actually, Michael Bryant's back on the pitch.
Is he on?
He's back on the pitch right there.
Wow. He is fantastic. Thanks for pointing that out. I didn't. So good. Back to sort of normal, regular action right now. And look, right now we're trying to see again on your screen right now. Look at the midfield. Not as congested as before. It's going to be a lot of these long passes going in, a lot of these long throws going in, trying to find someone. Newell right there is in the middle of the pitch for Michigan Stars. He's looking for some sort of, some sort of a ball to his legs, so he can, to his feet, so they can try something. And here's that long cross, and there's Newell right there. Look.
Pereira getting a chance to warm up his legs there, getting a chance to run there.
Here's Garcia Lopez right now. He's going to try to cross it in. A little bit of a slip. Could have been a little bit better if he didn't slip, but quite honestly, that's kind of the plan of action I think that's going to happen. And now we see a sort of a change of fortunes. Now we see Cal United FC trying to, there we go. There it is. There's that through ball. So a little bit of a cross. Is there anyone there? Unfortunately, no one there to see it.
Nobody was there to receive that cross. A little odd. Usually, Cal United has two players working on each side.
So here's someone that the folks in the worldwide spiderweb are familiar with. Gonzalo Salguero is going to come on in. And Fuerte is coming off. Fuerte's done a great job, by the way, in this particular match. Well. No, I'm sorry, that's James. It says James McGee, but no, it's actually Salguero, right?
That's Salguero.
That's Salguero. Our producer's 5 minutes of fame. I'm telling you right now. He's already figured out, he's going to Hollywood. It's really kind of, sort of gives me a smile, puts a smile on my face, actually, where I can look at a player and go, oh, that's Salguero, you know what I mean? Because it feels like, we've been doing this with Cal United Strikers FC forever, but it's only been one season.
Time, I know.
It's been one season. Imagine, can you imagine? I feel like, and it's that kind of a atmosphere here at Championship Stadium that, when you come over here, you're always welcome. Everyone, all the admins, all the people here working here, they always want to welcome you in. And we're football people, we're soccer people, So when it's like, oh, that's not McGee. That's feels great, And it's the atmosphere. So I want everyone out there who's listening to my voice, listen to the Dalai Lama of soccer. Come out to your local NISA stadium, wherever it may be, but come out over here and say hi to me and Alex.
Definitely a very friendly environment here,
great.
family-oriented. I mean, a lot of people are bringing their kids to bring them out, watch some good quality soccer here.
Fantastic.
Why not learn from some professionals that are on the pitch right now?
Fantastic, and it's a great time. It's a great time. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else on a Saturday night other than Championship Stadium right now. So.
And you know what? Just an absolute great view when you're looking at it over there by like the food trucks over there. You just see people even trying to play like their own pickup games as well.
I love it.
Right behind the goal.
But right now we've got a little bit of penetration over here. Look at this. Garcia Lopez with the ball. He's been smothered by 3 red shirts right now. He's looking for any kind of help. Chooses to go back all the way to his defense right now. And here we go. Nice little through ball over there again. Look, going in. Look, nice bounce. And there it. Good. And there is Jeon right there. Is he trying to get past his player? But no. Here we go. Quick. I'm going to have to say that it's going to. There it is. A little bit of a space over there. There's Jeon. No. That's a really good runner player. That's great movement by Cal United FC strikers right now. It's just, look, a little bit of a space. He just sees it's open. He lets it go. Well, there you go. Capriati's coming off, and Evan Waldrop's. Now, was he wearing the red shoes last season?
He was wearing some bright red or orange shoes. Now he's wearing blue.
blue.
So the blue actually blended in quite nicely. So it's going to be a little tougher to find Evan Waldrop now out on the
right on.
Now, so
we're going to have to petition him to wear the red ones back. You know. Like,
hey, well, he's got 2 signatures right away right now to get those orange cleats back out.
Was it orange yet? Well, here we go. Good movement here. Very fast, shoulder to shoulder, and that is not going to be called. Oh, giving back to Cal United FC. He's going to try to get it back. Look at this. This is all defensive by Michigan. There's that cross we're looking for, and there's the goal. No! Oh, if only he had it back. That fell almost perfectly to him. And quite honestly, he will pray that he gets that back. Oh, my goodness. For all the efforts, though, it is a corner. You can see the replay right now. Look at this cross. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Beautiful right there. He did not miss his mark by much right there.
Yeah.
That was just another one of those goals or those shots by Cal United that you didn't miss by much.
Here's the corner, probably our 4th or 5th corner of the night for Cal United FC. Nice one, goes to the back post, handled easily by, look at that. Whoa, here we go. That's, well, fresh legs, and now it's 1-on-2. Clute. Oh, very nicely done. There's Newell with the ball. He's trying to find someone. He gets the crossover. Unfortunately, doesn't quite work for him. It hits a Cal United FC defender, and it becomes, for his efforts, a corner. About 15 minutes to go, for the end. You know, I could see another goal in this one, couldn't you, Alex?
I could definitely see another one going. I mean, with Michigan Stars threatening here, with plenty of time still left to play, I mean, there's something brewing here.
Yeah.
I could definitely feel it for Michigan Stars.
Yeah. Let's give it a second, see what's going on over here. The wind has died down a teeny bit. Shouldn't be a factor. There it is. Falls nicely. Oh, skies it over the bar. Brera had it covered. We've got another substitute coming in right now. Looks like Dakota Lobsinger.
Looks like there's also going to be a sub for Cal United, and look at that. Who is that?
Oh no, pardon me. What's going on over here?
There's a change. Looks like Thierjung's coming.
And it's Omar Nuno.
And it's Omar Nuno.
So Omar Nuno with 15 minutes to be that big striker that it's almost like we can foreshadow this, can't we, Alex? So Thierjung comes off, and again, it looks like Jason. Well done, lads. Well done. It's a great night here. But that's fine. That's fine. Look, now we've got Omar Nuno, big-bodied, forward, just looking to get the ball. Look, they're going to try to get it straight. There it is. And he uses his body to essentially get rid of a defender. He's going to get his foot out, try to get the ball.
Oh, he's already making his presence known.
Exactly. Well done, Alex. Yes. So here we go. Now we know that there's a target for Cal United FC. As Garcia Lopez chooses to go back. There's a big forward up front. You got to get up front, lads. Come on. And here we go. A little bit of movement here. Now look at this. Well done. Now who are we looking for? Takes the shot. Okay.
Aga Babazadeh coming up on the block there.
Yeah.
He hasn't had very many shots that he's needed to block, essentially. I mean, he actually got that block off of the Michael Bryant shot. As we look at that replay, did everything right as a goalkeeper there. Bodied up on the shot, make sure to stay on top of it. I feel as though on that Michael Bryant shot, Aga Babazadeh should have at least made that. He should have at least caught it with both of those hands.
I mean, I'm going to have to go look at that. Let me be honest, Alex. I think that ball might have dipped a little bit as it was coming in. But I got to go back and look at it. Because it just doesn't, it's so uncharacteristic of that goalkeeper to sort of bobble that. So I'm thinking it kind of dipped when it was kicked. But, I mean, that gives more credit to Bryant, right? I mean, that's how it is.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
So we'll see how that goes. Right now, we're sort of coming back to action over here. And, you and I might be on the same page, Alex. I think there's another goal there. I just don't know which team's going to score at this point. It could be 1-1 or it could be 2-0.
It could go either way right now.
I think there's one more goal. I think there's one more goal. Here we go.
Nuno trying to save that one from going out.
I think that might be the first up we're going to see Nuno today. I think he's going to be sort of staying in that box area right over there. He's going to try to essentially get that ball on a from a long kick and do some magic with it. Right now we need to see more of Garcia Lopez moving that ball forward rather than trying to get it back. Look at the two center backs. Look at this. Oh, that was
pretty dangerous right there by the Stars.
So look, right now we've got the two center backs doing a lot of the work as they've been doing. But look, there's Nuno right there. He should be over there. Oh, look at that through ball. Well done. There's help. He just chooses to go back. Oh, referee gets beamed.
The youngster getting the touch. Did you see that?
Well done. What's the referee doing? Is he stopping the game because he got hit?
Didn't look like it hit him. He actually looked like it ducked in time. But
that doesn't make. Well, we'll have the worldwide spider web in the Twitter world tell us what that was.
Let us know what you guys think.
Yeah.
I mean, tag us Dalai Lama Soccer on Twitter or even Alex J. Naveja on Twitter. We'd like to know what you guys' intake or their input on that.
Oh, that's going to go out of bounds, I think.
Ooh, nice little save.
Very well
there.
saved. Good. Oh. Well, you got to keep your eye on the ball if you don't want to.
Oh, and a quick yellow. That was my next question.
And here's the funny thing. Yeah, it should be a yellow, right? It should be a yellow. Referee has the card out, But I think it's, going for the youngest guy on the pitch, like welcome to the professional world. I can see the benefit of that, but I also see that's kind of, it's kind of a weird one, Look. But kudos to the kid, man. He gets up, doesn't want to retaliate, reacts like a pro. And you know what? I wouldn't have thought anything else.
So James Pipe on the yellow card now. Yeah. That's yellow card number 3.
A little bit of movement here in the box. Nice through ball over here. Should have just taken the shot. Please, someone pull the trigger. There it is. So I'm hoping that everyone out there in the worldwide spider web and whoever's listening to our voices, Alex, just can hear just how much fun we're having here. You and I, calling this game, and it's 100% credit to the players on the pitch. And I got to tell you right now, fantastic professionals, great. I mean, we're having a great time. You can hear it in our voices. I'm hoping everyone does hear it in our voices. To be honest with you, again, like I've been saying, that's actually a handball right there. But okay, but I'm hoping everyone who does hear us does trek out over here, does come out over here and joins us at Championship Stadium in the near future come by and say hi, come watch some great football, you know, and who knows, maybe you can walk by us and we'll say hi or something.
Simon, I definitely have to say this is a near sellout crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, all of the seats that are over there by the entrance nearly filled up. Even the seats that are right by over here on the other side of the pitch, it's almost filled as well. But you know what? Just a great atmosphere, great turnout.
I'm just hoping everyone shows up. I mean, come on over, man.
There we go.
Come on.
Just come on over.
Yeah, you got to. I mean, if you know, we're having a great time. We just need you guys around here. We need guys and gals out there. We need you to come out over here and say, hey, man, it was because of Alex and Simon. We're coming over. I'm like, no, it wasn't because of us, man. It was because of great football. You know what I mean?
That's it. That's what we'll welcome you guys in.
We want you to do that. So come on by. But you know, right now, Cal United FC trying to score that second goal. Garcia Lopez with the ball, chooses to go back. Klute trying to penetrate the midfield, finds an open player over here. A little bit of space, a little bit of time. Very content to move it to the center backs. Constantly looking at their shoulders, trying to see if there's anyone open. A little bit of a movement over here. That's a very interesting lob right there. Ooh. And for their troubles.
So not a bad idea, if you ask me. That lob, you're lobbing it to the big fella himself, Omar Nuno right there. So, I mean, El Nuno right there, you had to get something going there.
There we go. Look at the intensity of this kid. You know, he wants to take that corner right away. Instead chooses to get it to a veteran player. He gets it back, gives it right back. Look at that. I'm so happy for this. Here we go. Look at this. Oh, slight offside over there. But I was saying I'm so happy for this 15-year-old. The kid is. I mean, he's living the dream that a lot of 15-year-olds are dreaming about right now as we speak.
Oh, he's like a little kid.
Playing professional soccer. You know, I mean, it's fantastic.
He's like a little kid in a candy store right now. He was just the whole entire game. Hey, coach, put me in, and they finally put him in. And look at what he's trying to do.
Fantastic.
He's looking for that first goal. Yeah. He's trying to make it and let them know, hey, you know what, Cal United, you guys are going to keep me on the pitch. You guys are going to keep me around on this
start me next time.
team. Exactly. You guys are going to put me in the starting 11.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic to watch. Right now, we're watching Cal United FC sort of content to hold that ball and then make those runs on the final edge. So right on the screen right now, you see there's two red shirts in the midfield. Cal United are looking to sort of try to penetrate that, but they get that lob to Omar. And here we go. Look, there it is. A little bit of movement. Back again to defenders. Oh, a little bit of a slip, but look, immediately absolutely smothered by two red shirts, and the counterattack is happening right now. But again, look, very well done. Very well done. It's going to be a one-on-one battle right over there. Newell with the ball. Gets fouled for his efforts twice. Schneider over the ball. Patrick Sullivan was over the ball and just relinquished his duties to Schneider. Should be a very long cross into that. Again, looks like 20 people in the box.
Yeah. Look at how they're bunched up in that 18-yard box.
Yeah, I kind of imagine that would have happened. I think Barrera was barking orders again at his defenders. So it's interesting. I mean, I'm really sort of it puts a smile on my face, Alex, that there's literally 20 players in the box right there trying to score a goal and defend at the same time and do a lot of things. So we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get another one of these opportunities again to see that. It's very interesting. I haven't seen that too often, you know.
You know, when you're down 1-0 and it's already about to be the 87th minute, you're firing everything. You're putting everything in there to tie things up here. You know, that would be an absolute heartbreak to tie things up here in a championship stadium.
Absolutely, yeah. Depending on which part of America you're at, right? I mean,
exactly.
If you're in Michigan, they might be great, but over here, the fans would be, I think they'd be pretty devastated. You know,
that's a heartbreaker, right?
Very heartbreaking,
and a home opener.
But I'm looking for Omar to do something right now other than, what he's been doing. I think he needs to, just be a bit more, I want to say rough, but I kind of want to say a bit more aggressive when he gets the ball to shove someone out the way and then run into that goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's already made a mistake where we are right now at 1-0. Something like that could actually stir him up a bit. And look, there it is. There it is. Omar right now is in the box waiting for the ball. The kid's got the ball. Look at that. Look at that. Well done, kid.
Trying to take the Red Stars out for a dance.
Wow. Did that look like a 15-year-old? No way, man. That looked like, you know,
I thought he was someone from, like, MLS or something.
Well, then here it is. There's Omar. You got to take that shot off. There you go. There it is. Let's do it. There. Wow. Well, look, I like that. He took on 2 players and he took the shot off. That's something that needed to be done at least 3 or 4 times before this particular shot. So we got 3 minutes left at least.
Got to put the pressure on Aga Babazadeh right there. You always got to make sure to add that pressure on the goalkeeper.
100%.
And if you ever have that opportunity for a shot on goal, take it.
There was an old saying, like, if you don't know what to do when you're in front of the box, just put it in the back of the net, then come back and ask me, I'll tell you. So just get the shot on first, and then, we'll figure out the rest of it, Nice little movement over here. Now the midfield's really playing very, very well. Intercepted by a red shirt, obviously. Now, here's that long throw-in we're looking for. Instead, it goes to Villalobos short. Okay. Here's Garcia Lopez. He's got a little bit of space. He's going to try to find Omar Bruno. Excuse me. Here we go. There it is. Instead, goes down the middle. Oh, look at that.
Big stop there from Michigan Stars.
Yes.
That was brewing for something very dangerous against Michigan Stars.
Here's a replay. Look at that. Wow.
I'm telling you right now, if Sullivan did not knock that away,
I think Garcia Lopez would have been a goal. I think Garcia Lopez would have scored that goal. And here we go. So now we come to the moment where you and I talk about how much more time the referee's going to add. So we'll sort of get this game going. We're in the 91st minute. 2 minutes. All right.
So 2 minutes of stoppage time.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't want anyone to leave their seat if they're watching this at home. I really think something could very well happen in these 2 minutes. We are definitely we're looking for Omar Nuno to do something, and the ball needs to get to his feet.
He started off when he came off the bench.
Yeah.
He made some excellent plays.
Yeah.
Now the last couple of minutes he's been a little quiet now.
Where
is Nuno?
I think because there's a lot more red shirts on top of him right now. Look, anytime he gets the ball, it's going to be even quicker. But now, look, here we go. Look, he's to your left. There it is. And now look, 4 shirts, 4 red shirts in front of Omar Nuno. That's great defending, by the way. I mean, and here we go.
So what the Michigan Stars did before even going into this game, they watched their film. You know that they did the research on Cal United, and you know that they did their intel on the big players and Chris Clutie, on Omar Nuno, on Jeon. These are all the big players, the big scorers for Cal United. So you definitely know that Michigan Stars did their research when it came to these big players.
Let me just piggyback on that, Alex. Listen, has Jeon had a game like he's had a game like if you can compare it to a last season game? Has he been anywhere close to that? I don't think so.
No.
What about Omar? Hasn't had. Yeah. So the guys who have been scoring for here we go. Here's an attack from Omar right now. Have been scoring for Cal United this week. Have been absolutely sort of taken out of the game by the defense of Michigan FC. Right, the Stars. So they've done their job. The defenders have done their job, and I think that is kudos to the traveling team. Here we go, and that's it. The referee has called time, folks. Cal United Strikers 1, Michigan Stars 0. It's been a very interesting game, to say the least, Alex, and I hope that everyone enjoyed themselves watching it because it was intriguing, to say the least. My name is Simon Allen. I'm the Dalai Lama of soccer. Next to me, Alex Nevea. Folks, thank you. Thank you, NISA. Thank you for the traveling team, and thank you, Cal United Strikers FC. Alex, you want to end the show? What do you think?
You know what? It was an excellent home opener as far as the turnout is concerned. Excellent turnout, and I have to be completely honest with you. I have not seen a turnout like this since the home opener last year.
Yes.
Because this was the very first game that Cal United would play in here in Gray Park inside the stadium.
Yeah.
They've played playoff games right outside the stadium right here when they were a part of the UPSL days.
Yeah.
But now being a part of NISA, last year, that home opener, phenomenal turnout. That was a Sunday day game, if you recall that. And now playing on a Saturday night where majority of the people aren't really doing anything on a Saturday night at 7 o'clock, it's perfect timing for people to come on out, take their family out on a Saturday night outing, take in this beautiful game of NISA soccer. And you know what? It was one of those games where Cal United was trying to get to know Michigan Stars. Michigan Stars was also trying to do the same thing, get to know the former champions and see how they play and try to get familiar with how they play and such. So, great goal. And again, that great shot by Michael Bryant. And for Kevin Jeon to just finish up the deed and to just get in that first goal to be enough to win the game. Yeah, beautiful.
It was a very hard battle, Alex, and let me be honest with you. I think they should be happy with this win. I think both teams played admirably, played tough, played really hard, and left everything on the pitch tonight. So with that said, I want to bid everyone an adieu. Have a great night, Alex. To everyone out there in the worldwide spiderweb, we'll see you at the stadium. You've been watching Cal United Strikers, Michigan Stars, 1-0 the final score. NISA Soccer. Have a great night, folks.